be thick. So layered. There we go. Perfect. Now when I put this on the other side, this one on the top, it will cover up these tabs. So last time I did it was underneath, okay? Just want to make sure. Don't do it too hard, being ripped off my tabs. All right. So now we can start putting it together. Now, I did make a mistake with this one. All right, so you're going to just start connecting it like you did with the other one. Okay? Now, I had tape on here, but I take it apart because I forgot to add my... I forgot to add my square, my hexagon. All right, so I put the little tape on there. I mean glue. And now we're going to start bending it down and putting it on. This is why I like to do the... Where's my paper towel? This is why I like to do the tape. Get that off my fingers. Okay. So we're just going to bend down. Try to keep them as close as we can together. I might have to put a little peg on this one because all the score tape and stuff is gone. And I forgot to add it back. It's okay. Look how pretty. Let's see if I can put a little peg right here if it won't mess up. All right. So now the rest of them have the score tape. I'm still going to add a little glue. All I'm doing is putting a little dot. And we're going to do the same thing all around. This makes it so much easier to attach when you attach it to the hexagon first. Okay, when you're trying to bevel these down, it makes it so much easier. Let me make sure I'm in. Y'all can see what I'm doing. And you remember, you're trying to train paper to curve. Come on, little pig. Don't you tear up on me, and I can't find my bag of them, so I'm going to have to move them. I don't want to use the big clips. They're too big. All right, so I'm just lifting that one up because remember, they're already dry. Stuck down to the hexagon at the top. I'm just removing the score tape. I had already started trying to connect them, in case y'all didn't hear me before. That's why there was no score tape on there. At first I had to pull it apart. I was like, oh no! So luckily it didn't rip. Alright, so we're just going to put just a little drop, just a little dab, glue, and we're going to connect it. And see how, because we curved it before we started, makes it so much easier to bend to connect it. Because you trained the paper already. Right? Oh, love to. This is so cute to make a little umbrella. Let me see if I can take it off of here. It shouldn't take that long. So I can keep these connected at the bottom. Before I get to the last one, I'm going to make sure I take off both. Alright. Come on, baby. I loved her concept. It was Crafted Potential. When she did it on the inside, I mean, that was easy. All you do is press it to the side. But that darn, trying to put my powder tool in there and all of that, I was like, oh man, because it was already formed. I was, oh no, I'm not doing that. I mean, it turned out cool. But I had to add extra layers. And we have to remember, it's not that serious. We want our projects to be cute, turn out cute, but you're looking at the outside. Why are we trying to pay attention to the inside? Unless you're doing something that, like a box in the inside, you know, you want to layer the inside, stuff like that. But This is just purely decorative unless you add something into the box, which, like I said before, I like doing those scented sachets. Open it up and put them in there, or if you can find small ones that'll fit in the box. If not, you need to open it. Put it in a little, one of those little pretty, I forgot what they call them. Cloth bag. Oh, excuse me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cute little lace bags that'll fit in there. All right, so the last two, I'm going to go ahead and take off both. This turned out so stinking cute. And I think prepping and all of that beforehand is working out better. I think that's working out a lot better. All right, so I'm taking it off that one. And now I'm going to take it off this one. And I have a little bag full of these little things. And I said, I'm going to put them right here so I don't forget them. Now that I'm saying that, did I put it over this side? They're probably in my little side pocket things that I got from Tonic. Y'all know when I had that. Okay. Woo, my craft house. I might need to start turning on this air conditioner. It's starting to get a little warm in here. I turned off the heater. You know, I turned off the heater. But now I'm like, woo, getting kind of stuffy. All right. I could open the windows, but I got projects sitting in the windows that I've made. All right. So I'll make sure I can pull it under later. All right, so we're going to stick our fingers up in there so we can make that first connection. Now, doesn't this look like an umbrella? This is so cute. I'm trying to decide which next one I'm going to make and show y'all. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute. Excuse me. There are some boxes I wanted to do. And yes, the things that I'm making, if they're not for somebody, they're going to start going out in Happy Mail. Of course, I got to try to make one for myself. And then, you know, so I can just have one for myself. But come on, one little tab. Acting like that. All right, so we're going to get in here and put a little glue on each one. And we'll do the last set. I think this was a lot better than before. And then having things already prepped. I thought I did prep things, but what is that? Oh, that's glue. And this paper. Y'all know I love me some Anna Griffin paper. And this decorative paper is so pretty. That baby down. And hopefully it'll stay down. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Doesn't it look like a little umbrella? Look at that. Guys, this is adorable. Absolutely love it. Alright, so the top, I'm going to put the brown. Alright, so I'm going to take off this little tape. And then I'm going to add wet glue on top, and we're going to seal it. I think I forgot to do my little hole. But that's okay. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the hole in this one. And then I'm going to have to punch a hole through the other ones. All right, I'm going to use the big hole. go where I think the center is. And then I'm going to have to punch a hole some kind of way because I forgot to do that. I'll probably just use my pokey tool, my flouring tool. Alright, so now I'm going to match it up with these corners and put it down. Very cute. Loving it. Yeah. I'm just going to use my golfing tool. Poke a hole in it. That's what I'm going to have to do. But I want this one to be like a even hole. Since I forgot to punch the holes, guys. Alright. So that is the top. Alright, so now we have the top, the bottom, and the basket, right? Let me put this glue up. Alright. So now what we need to do is, let me get all these in the trash. Now what we need to do is put them together. Now I'm going to use, where's my little hole punch? I'm going to use that. I need my magnets. I got some cute little extra goodies over here that I can use. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is see which way we're going to have to be, I say, the front. I think this, let me see, this way. Maybe that way. I don't want it to look like that. Let me see how I got this one. I got it sideways. I kind of like it like that. Alright, so this piece fits on top of this piece. They line up, right? Look how pretty that is, guys. What the what? That is so cute. So, I'm using magnets for mine to attach. Or you could attach this to the bottom where it's not hanging. It doesn't have to be a hanging basket. If you don't want to put anything at the bottom, you can do like that. And it doesn't have to hang. I mean, it can still hang from the top, but I'm talking about the basket itself doesn't have to hang. But I like it hanging. I like to have just a little movement. So I need to put the, let me see. Ain't gotta be down so far either. Alright, so let's do, I'm gonna go ahead and poke these holes before I forget. And then I won't have a string. I'll take my golfing tool off. Excuse me. Alright. For those that don't know what a golfing tool is, this is what you use for your shaping your flowers. And I'm going to use the biggest one. There are 3 in here. So it has those groove tools, and then this is where you poke through the center. This is where you make the veining on your flower. Alright, so I'm going to try to poke a hole through here. This is a very sharp tool. I'm trying to make sure my fingers and all that is out of the way. There we go. See, I got it through, and I'm going to push it down till it meets the same size as the hole I put in there. I think that's about it. Just twirling it to make sure I got it all the way through. See? Voila! Cute! And there are different sizes, and it goes up. See how it's small and it gets fatter up here? Same with this, in case y'all haven't heard of golfing tools. There are 4. I thought I said 3. Yeah, it's 4. Look how tiny that one is. Okay. I always have it hanging right here on my little, the side of me over here. On these jump rings. along with my swatches and everything else right here. Quick access. All right, so we got the hole done. Now let's go ahead and put the string in this first before we do the magnets. So I'm gonna use this twine here. This also came from Tonic Studios, and I'm going to thread. Let me show you. I'm going to use. Let's use a. Excuse me. These beads I got from a girl, Happy Crafter Lisa Goss. She has a shop, Happy Crafter Shop. Let me see, would this fit? Let's use yellow. I think that yellow would be cute. All these little beads, honey. I think that yellow would pop. Can you see that yellow on there? And I think that hole might be big enough as well. So we're going to use that. And what I like to do is thread it. Let's take out my big boys. Make sure you got a clean thread, because this stuff likes to unravel. Now, if y'all find a better way, then y'all do that. Where's my, here it is. See how it's already unraveling? Let me see if I can get a piece of tape. See if I can thread it through. That might be better. Maybe. I might need to burn the ends. Let me get my let's see if this will mess it up. I'll do it off camera. I'm just burning the edge so I can stick it in the hole. Let's see. I should already had this part done, huh? Ooh, that burnt smell. Make sure I cut that part off. Yeah. There we go. Yay! Make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. Alright, so I'm cutting a long enough piece because this piece, I like to use that as the stopper underneath the bottom, and it still coordinates because it's got that cute yellow. I think I might add that yellow. Alright, so I like to go up from the bottom, put my thread through the hole from the bottom, and that little ball, the little bead, is the stopper. Ain't that cute? I might put it on the side so it looks even. Isn't that cute? Look like a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Big old bell. But anyway. Alright, so next what I like to do is thread on. Matter of fact, let me cut off some of this now. Just a little bit. Now I like to thread my coordinating bead that I'm going to put on the top. I'm going to use this bead. I have to do one at a time because the bead hole is big, but it's not as big to get both of them in at the same time. So I just thread it on through. And then I'm going to try to push the other one through as well. There we go. Now that I got that one, let me make sure this is straight. There we go. Move that to the side. And let's try to get the second one in there. And this is purely decorative. We're not doing a lot. I just want to get it to where it's the hanging and to put the magnets on. And maybe put the bows on the side that I have out. There'll be more stuff that I'm going to do, but come on, baby. I think you're trying to back out. Don't you do that. Okay. Let's twirl you again, because I got to make sure all of it is straight. Burn this part. There we go. Let's see. Trying to pull it real tight so I can get this part at least started in the hole. And this is the same way I did the other one. I just like that these beads on the top. You know, we have tons of these beads. There you go. Yes! Alright, so let me even it out again. Make sure that bead underneath is how I want it, and it's not. Because I moved it around. I want it to be sideways. So you have the string on both sides, like so. Then we have that pulled on top. And now I'm going to add a bow. This is another bow from Scrap Diva. From, let's see which way I want it. I think I want the bow like this. Happy Crafter. So we're going to stick this in the hole and thread it just like we did the other one. Y'all know I don't know about that fast forwarding and all of that with this program. So just sit back and enjoy, right? I want y'all to see the final thing, but I want it to be where you see the hanging. I will be cutting off these ends, guys. You know, I ain't said nothing like that. Alright, so we got that one on. Move that out of the way. And let's put the second one in. I have to burn it. This darn thing. This one like to catch a fire. Alright, because I want the bow to look like that, we gotta stick it in on this side. I hope this one will go in. It's a nice size hole. It's just getting this thick twine, right? That's what this is. I'm gonna call it a rope. If I can get this to just go in, because it wants to keep separating on me. You see the struggles we go through? I know y'all go through the same things. And I wanted to do the tape method. Sticking a piece of tape on it and doing it. Alright, so that one's on that side. Let's pull this through. Let's see if I can get this through. Come on now, be good to me. I had to struggle with the last one, but I didn't use twine. It was another type of rope material. I still had to do it, but I don't think the ends was messing up. They were not going in right. It's not through. I thought it was through. Come on. You know, you start concentrating, you gotta start humming and things. Oh, come on, baby. Why you want to do me like that? We got to get you in there. And then this is just because this is what I'm doing, guys. Y'all don't have to add these beads. This is just what I'm doing. She just don't want to go in. That's why I cut such a big piece to start with. Because I know I'm going to have to keep trimming to get it in there. Come on. Alright, so let's do this first. And then take this piece and stick it in. Or you can add glue to it to keep it sealed. Some people do that. Put glue at the end and then roll it around on the tip of your finger. Come on. I feel you. You're trying not to go in. And I don't want to poke myself either. I see you right there. She's almost through. As long as I don't pull her out. I don't want to poke myself. Ha ha ha! Did y'all see that? All that 30 minutes. Let's make sure the bottom is how I want it on both sides. It is. Yes! Look at that. Now, isn't that adorable? Alright, it's on now. It's not going anywhere. So, let me see how long do I want it. Probably about there. And then I just tie a knot at the top. Love it. Alright, so I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to try a knot in these.